Hey guys, welcome back, guys. It's a very different video that we typically do, and I kind of wanted to talk about it a little bit sense of YouTube burnout, and it's actually a real thing. You know what's crazy? Literally, a couple minutes ago, I was watching 8-Bit Ryan talking about what is entertainment anymore, and it's so true because have you guys noticed, and maybe you're not into the channel, but some of my subscribers will probably notice that, like, at least for me, it just hasn't felt the same when it came to streaming and also doing videos. And like, I'm still pushing through, don't get me wrong, but I feel like sometimes it's just difficult to like try to keep up, try to think new things. And mind you, 8-Bit Ryan is a way successful YouTuber. The man is literally full time, so it's he obviously knows way better than me. And yeah, I have some works when it comes to that. And this is not me complaining. It's more like, you know, a real feeling. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and mind you, I still like enjoying content. Right now, this is the most, being real with myself, I feel like this is the most content that's ever going to be real. And this is raw footage, right? Like, I don't even think I'm going to edit it. Maybe I'll do like clip it, like credits or something like that. But like, it just felt like burnout has just been a real thing, and just don't know what else to like sometimes to post. Like, even when I stream sometimes, it's like very difficult. Like, even when I was streaming Poppy Playtime Chapter 5, which I'm literally playing right now, I just turn off the volume. Like, I know you see some people like talk over it, but like, it just didn't like, I like talking with the chat, but like, part of me felt like, man, like, as much as I like Poppy Playtime, what about after Poppy Playtime? And I kind of got my love back with it, like with streaming, stuff like that. There's only so much you can do with Poppy Playtime. There's only so much you can do. And you know, and then I feel like after that, it was like, well, what else to do? And you know, you just start losing ideas and stuff like that. And listen, I've been doing the best I can. I obviously have to do a lot of things that need to be improved, but like, you do feel a sense of like, man, like you're going through the motions. And that was 8-Bit Ryan was kind of saying, was like, you sometimes feel like you're going through a bit of emotions because YouTube, as much as yes, you have to grind and consistency is very good, you also forget sometimes the passion of the part of enjoying content. And the most passion I'm having about content right now is literally this right now. And I guess the one I'm posting on Gmod, but this is here. And I just realized maybe I have to switch up my content with videos and stuff like that. Maybe talking about topics like this because I noticed, right? And character, try to give character credit, and some of my people in the chat, I noticed that if the game is not good to play, then I have to up my commentary, okay? Like, I have to up my commentary because I notice people like to talk when hear my stories. And I didn't really know that because I'm not really good at explaining stuff. If you guys see me in stream before, if you haven't, I'll explain right now. Sometimes I can tongue twist a bit, okay? I can really tongue twist a lot. And I'll be talking so fast that you probably don't even know what the main point of the story is. And so I just want to talk about it because I know some people deal with YouTube burnout. And yeah, I'm a small YouTuber, but I still feel like I have something to say, you know, because like I have been, you know, streaming. I've been doing the best I can. I have only 747 subscribers or 8. I don't even know. It might go down and up. But like I've been through the YouTube burnout and I'm kind of in that right now, but kind of out of the rut. But like I'm gonna tell you what I felt started happening and how my channel kind of grew a little bit, at least from my pace. I don't want to say it's the biggest pace, but I remember I think a year ago, 2 years ago, it was like 2024, right? Where I decided to take YouTube more seriously. And I was doing content with Jazz, and Jazz was kind of helping me, you know, how to do good videos and stuff like that. And trust me, I still struggle with thumbnails and stuff like that, clearly. But what I also noticed too was that there was a video that blew up, and it was Huggy Wuggy is gay. Now, I don't want to offend anyone that's actually gay. The point wasn't to be an insult. It was just more like a funny thing. I don't know why. One day I saw Huggy Wuggy, he smiled, I'm like, he's gay. I don't know why I just thought that, but that's what I thought. And what's interesting is I was really passionate about making that video. Like, so passionate to the point where I'm like, yo, I want to do more of this. And that's when my videos kind of started blowing up because there was like satire theories. Because I noticed, right? People were just doing theories. I'm like, wait, but nobody makes like a stupid theory. Like nobody's making a joke about. I was really making fun of theory as how they can find a theory for literally everything. So that was the whole point of that. And then I started making more content, and my channel started blowing up. right? Video wise, and then I started getting subscribers, and boom, boom. A lot of you, I think Sanders included, is the one who watched with me, you know, and that's where the algorithm started picking up. Like, oh, people actually want to watch this guy and watch this type of video. So I kept doing public playtime. But here's the downfall. I done a lot of theories on public playtime, but here's the thing: you can only do so much of public playtime. So around that stage, I kind of got into the streaming role. I'm like, you know what? I was trying to do gameplays. I'm like, let me just stream Poppy Playtime Chapter 3. And that's where streaming started kicking in because I was getting a little bit of people, like 4 people, nothing crazy. But I was getting consistent viewers, whereas before I was getting 0. Okay, I was getting 0 every day. You know what I'm saying? And that was another thing too. But then it kind of died down after that, the Little Nightmares too. And then I was kind of lost again. Then I found out I think my friend at the time was telling me, "Yo, play some FNAF." And I didn't really do FNAF because I'm like, bro, who's really gonna care about FNAF? Like, I thought that game was dead. Clearly, it's not as dead as I thought it was, but I guess it is. And so when I saw play FNAF, it was on Roblox because I couldn't afford that junk on I couldn't afford FNAF 1 at the time. I didn't have it, okay? Bro was kind of a little broke at the time. And so I was like, you know what, freak it. I'll just do it on Roblox FNAF co-op, all right? I used to play with my friend there, so let's just do it there. Then that's when it started like picking up. And then I'm like, yo, people actually want to join up because they also want to join in Roblox. Don't get me wrong. And then I started building a fan base, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, let's skip through all there. I was doing a lot of mascot horror games and people was really interested in mascot horror games. I guess people reacting, which I don't know why, because I don't think I was adding anything, but they liked it, the reactions and stuff like that. But again, there's so many mascot horror you can do. And that's when I was like, man, I just don't know what else to do because I feel like I'm going through the motions. And ever since November hit of last year, it's been rough. Now, in 2026, it's better now than it was because November to December to the beginning of January was terrible. Now it's more like mediocre, but I don't want mediocre content, you know what I'm saying? I want some actually people that enjoy content, but it just feels now it's just going through the motions. And even when I was streaming just recently, and while I enjoy Poppy Playtime Chapter 5, streaming, talking with the chat, it's just more like getting people engaged and just trying to like find the passion. And I have the passion. It's just what to stream, how to be, what to do for stream. And like I literally said, the video I'm doing right now is the most passionate I'm in. And I think what is true, and I have to say this, 8-Bit Ryan was also talking about that the YouTube algorithm has changed compared to what it was before. Again, he's a bigger YouTuber, so it's gonna obviously he's obviously gonna know that. And so I think that's the case, but I believe I also have to change up my content, right? I want to play Poppy Playtime, but I also want to entertain people, right? Because that's the point of YouTube, right? I'm trying to do this as a career, like a full-time career, right? So I have to take it a step further. And sometimes, if you guys notice, if you're small channels, doesn't matter what channel, you could be 1 subscriber, you start noticing that when you take YouTube seriously, yeah, you're working harder, but sometimes you miss what people enjoy, and that's you enjoying the content, which is another thing you keep forgetting because it comes to the point where you're feeling like you're corporate. And what I mean by that is literally sometimes I'll just do a stream just for the sake that it will get views, and that's it. Because people enjoy it only. But sometimes those streams don't really do good because while you can try to clip farm and because I was gonna do a stream of I hate Huggy Wuggy, which is not even true. I just wanted to be like, I need some clicks. Okay, yeah, that might work in the moment, but how is that long term? How is that going to be long term? And I just started realizing that that's not going to do anything for me. That's going to do nothing for me. Literally not. And when I watched 8-Bit Ryan's video talking about how it changed, how he had to change his content in the games too, like the editing style. Yeah, it's all different now. Like, and for my channel, I feel like I have to switch up the content and be better at commentary. And I actually don't mind that because right now I feel happy about it. But man, it has been rough to like pull streams because I really want this to be a career, right? And again, I really want to try. I really want to entertain people. That's the point, right? And when you're losing ideas and you're trying to find ideas, it is the hardest thing. Especially what game to play, okay? I struggle with that, okay? What game to play to game to stream. And so I just started doing the Father Man show, which I enjoyed. I enjoyed doing that, I can't lie. But obviously, when you do something for so long, you want to switch up the spice, and that's the thing. I don't mind doing Poppy Playtime content streaming Chapter 5. I don't mind doing chill streams. But my thing is I want to mix up the flavors, right? Like for example, you're not going to eat a burger every single day for like 30 days straight, all right? You're going to get sick of it at some point. But what if you do eat a burger maybe Monday, but then you eat a pizza the other day? Now you get different flavors. It's kind of the same thing with content. What I want it to do is you want to switch it up, and that's what I want to do. And I'm freaking probably just gonna post it like this because honestly, I'm just like not too lazy to edit, but like I just want to be for real. This is how I talk, and I want to be better at talking without having to cut because I hate cutting. I feel like that sucks. And Huggy Wuggy still chasing after me. I just realized this entire time because I'm just like focusing on the road. But yeah, like if you guys feel like that, yo, definitely leave a comment below because I know how it feels, you know what I'm saying, with burnout. Anything, if it's not just YouTube, maybe it's work. Maybe it's like, man, like you've done something for so long. Like, what can I do? I'm losing. I don't feel the same, but you can't give up. And that's the one thing you don't want to do is give up. Because if you give up, let's say you're doing content and you give up, I'm going to tell you one thing you can guarantee is that you won't make it if you give up. That's one thing. And if you have given up, get back on track. Because if you stay giving up, then that is a guaranteed you're never going to be successful on YouTube or anything. And that's the thing, and that's just part of it, right? Don't give up, but also try to find new ideas. I don't know, like I'm just learning from my experience because I understand how it feels. The burnout is real, but again, I realized that I might have to switch my content. I might have to do more content, maybe telling stories more. That's what I started doing streaming recently. Just telling stories. Actual real stories. Maybe I'll make made up ones eventually. But most likely it's gonna be real stories and do that. And if you don't have any stories to tell, like I said, make up one. Make up one on the spot. But yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys, I just want to talk about it because it is a real thing, man. Really getting burned out from YouTube or burnout anytime when you're losing the creativity. It's not necessarily me working the hours. Yeah, that's good and all, but it's like feeling the content. And right now, talking like this is the content I feel. This is what I missed about YouTube, was just talking and enjoying it for the sake of enjoying it. Because when you enjoy something and you're passionate and people are somewhat interested, it makes for a great video. At least in my opinion. Now, will this video probably get like 5 views? Yeah. But I feel like it'll get like 10,000 views. But I'd rather have that feeling because it makes me want to do more content. And talk about it more while having Poppy Playtime. You know what I'm saying? And a simple thumbnail. Maybe just like type it up. Sometimes I like to overcomplicate things too. But again, I'm just trying to find out what is going to be my next niche or trying to figure out what to post now. Because, like, again, you don't want to keep posting random stuff. You're like, well, who is this YouTuber? Why should I listen to him? Why? I don't know. I can't tell you why. But what I can tell you for sure is I feel like this is a good start. Talking with you guys. Maybe doing video forms of just talking to you specific topics. Maybe being real with you guys, right? I'm not this sad. It looks like I'm sounding like I'm sad, but I'm not that sad. I'm actually happy that I'm doing this. But it is a real thing, and Huggy Wuggy still should be. God dang, Huggy Wuggy, how long are you gonna? I mean, freaking, I ain't gonna get burned out if this guy keeps chasing after me, like all the women here. But yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do, guys. And I really appreciate you guys for supporting the channel. If you're new to the channel, feel free to see if you like it or not, and or if you just like the video, hopefully you can subscribe if you want to, or dislike, or even unsubscribe if you feel like this is not for you, right? Or leave a comment of why you like this video or hate this video.